during your time and in your studies of that region, what readily comes to mind?
Well, thank you very much. The Gulf of Guinea stretches from Angola to Mali, Guinea, to the uppermost parts of West Africa. And when you talk about the Gulf of Guinea, a number of things come to mind. The fact that it is a strategic shipping lane when you talk about maritime activities. Now, two is the fact that it is also strategic in terms of the energy balance of the world.
Of the world?
Of the world. If anything goes wrong in the Gulf of Guinea, then the energy equation of the world is threatened. That's another important thing. Now, if you talk about the fish stock, the Gulf of Guinea also is important. Now we have fish species that are unique to the Gulf of Guinea region that cannot be found in any other part of the world. Now, the Gulf of Guinea is not only a strategic shipping lane, it's a connection between Europe and the Americas. It is the shortest route between Europe and the Americas. Africa is a connection. It's a midpoint between Europe on one side and the Americas on the other side, South and North America. So in every dimension, the Gulf of Guinea is strategic. You know, it's a place of interest. And at the epicenter of the Gulf of Guinea is Nigeria. You know, I can't explain how nature made it that way. And if you look at the map of the Gulf of Guinea, Nigeria is at the center, is equidistant between the tipmost of the central part of the Gulf of Guinea and the west part of the Gulf of Guinea. So Nigeria too, apart from the Gulf of Guinea being strategic, Nigeria is strategic even in the Gulf of Guinea. Aside from the fact that we're the biggest market there, we've got the highest population, we have the highest reserve of oil, we have the highest reserve of gas, then we have 60% of the goods headed for the Gulf of Guinea or that region would likely end up in Nigeria.
Now, again, I think this now explains why the security is of utmost concern there. So let's start looking at the current security situation, you know, of Nigeria's maritime. I mean, specifically maritime security. What's the situation at the moment?
No, well, at the moment, we've recorded a lot of progress, remarkable progress at that. And I'll just give 2-3 indicators. Indicator number one, if you look at the records of incidences of piracy and you try to compare it from 2018 to 2021, you will notice a drastic drop in 2021. And in 2018, in the first quarter of 2018, we had 35 incidents, recorded incidents. In 2019, we had about 31 recorded incidents. In 2020, we had 34 recorded incidents. But in the first quarter of 2021, we had only 20 recorded incidents. Now, if you go to the second quarter, in this second quarter of 2018, we had 16 recorded incidents. In 2019, we had 28 recorded incidents, 27 in 2020, and in 2021, we had 0 recorded incidents. That's a lot of progress. Now, first quarter, 20 recorded incidents. Second quarter, 0 recorded incidents. Now, the verdict for the third quarter is not out yet, even though we're there. So if you look at that pattern, you will see, and you will agree with me, that there's been a drastic drop in number of incidences, pirate incidences. Now, on the issue of maritime crime, whenever you're talking about maritime crime and piracy, look at it from 3 dimensions. One, deep offshore, the incidents that occur deep offshore, incidents that occur within the coastal waters, 400 nautical miles, 200 to 400 nautical miles outside our shores, and the incidents that occur within the inland waters, or what they call the creeks of the Niger Delta. Now, if you also look at that as an indicator of what's going on in the region, you also see a drop. Now, in terms of maritime crime, in the last 2 quarters of this year, or the first 2 quarters rather, the first 2 quarters of this year, it has dropped. The incidences has dropped to all-time low.
my conversation with Dr. Peterside, Dakuku Peterside, he said something about, you know, some collaboration, some support that NIMASA, you know, was getting from the NPA. And it will mean that we have the Nigerian Navy, the NPA, NIMASA, all, you know, looking at that very big treasure of Nigeria and the continent. Would you say it is enough, or you expect the country to have more eyes on its waterways?
Yes, thank you. I listened passionately to Dr. Dakuku Peterside. He was the chairman of the ICIC and then the MIC committees in terms of ISPS code implementation. And I was privileged to be with him in various fora. Like he rightly said, there has been a lot of collaborations between NPA and the NIMASA, between NPA and the Nigerian Navy, between NPA and the Marine Police. There is also collaboration between NPA and government security agencies. We have what we call Maritime Security Stakeholders Meeting. And now it has been extended to security stakeholders meeting of all security agencies that operate in the port. And all these initiatives are, you know, means and ways of ensuring that everyone that works in the port plays a role in ensuring the safety of the port. We have had these initiatives, but that does not mean that there is no room for more collaborations and more improvement, okay? So there is need for more improvement, especially with respect to intelligence sharing, which is driving the world today, and also with respect to cyber intelligence security measures. So I think there is need for us to collaborate more.